everyone, and welcome to day 4 of the Intuition Incubator event. Well, I'm really happy to be here with you today because we're going to have a little journey. But first, let's just talk about what we discussed in the first 3 days. So, we talked basically about what intuition is and how we access it, and some of the issues that block our intuition. So now we're going to go more in depth with talking about how we access it at a deeper level. So I explained in my book, Horses to Higher Consciousness, Riding the Cosmic Current, how I had to learn to trust my own intuition and really listen to that small voice within as opposed to the voice or voices without. And in my journey, as I followed intuitively step by step, I was guided into hypnotherapy. Really interesting coincidences. Well, they're no coincidences as we know, but they feel like it at the time, right? Well, these coincidences came along and introduced me to hypnotherapy. And through my own hypnotherapy experience, as I was taking my training to become an advanced certified clinical hypnotherapist, I really was able to dive deeply into this and access parts of myself that I had no idea were even there. The very deepest inner recesses of our subconscious mind, where everything we've ever experienced is there and can reveal itself to us. So I've had so many amazing experiences through my hypnotherapy journey as well as with my clients, and I have literally seen miracles. So I thought it would be fun today for us to go through a little experience ourselves, a little guided journey. So instead of us just talking about this intuition, you can really feel it and experience it yourself. So, first, I'd like to start with explaining basically what hypnosis is. Hypnosis is really nothing more than a relaxed, focused state of attention. And there's been so many stories about it of, oh, it's the devil, it's you don't want to go there, it's not of God. And that is the furthest thing from the truth because it is a God-given gift. All of the inner life that we have is given to us by God. And when we just quiet our mind and we go within, we hear that inner voice speak to us very clearly. And it's a beautiful experience to see so many resolutions through it. I've seen amazing things happen. So, as I said, hypnosis is nothing more than a relaxed, focused state of attention. And you and I talking right now, we're in the beta state, brainwave activity. And beta is this, awake, talking, conversing frame and state of mind. Well, when you just drop down into alpha brainwave and even deeper into theta and of course delta, which is deep sleep, that's the very deepest. But most hypnosis happens in alpha, and the brain waves slow down, the critical faculty steps aside, which is the guard gate to the subconscious mind. And then your subconscious mind, which is holding all the programs and all the information, is stored. So we can reach this state just by relaxed, focused attention. So it's that simple. So let's have a nice little journey together and see what's revealed to you today because experiencing it is nothing like just talking about it. So, as we did on the first day, just plant your feet firmly on the ground, okay? And get comfortable and really feel your feet flat on the ground, on whether you're on carpeting or tile or wood, or even if you're outside. You may be watching this out in your backyard, which would even be better because you'll be grounding right into the earth. But if not, that's fine. Wherever you are, just get nice and comfortable, wiggle in your chair a little bit, and feel your sits bones. I'm also a yoga instructor, so Talk about the sits bones. So you just get nice and comfy and even. And then with your feet firmly on the ground, I want you to just start relaxing there. And then you can gently just allow your eyes to close and start breathing in deeply. So let's start with a nice deep breath all the way up, and then you can release it. And you can do this either through your nose, breathing just through your nose, breathing in and out, or breathing in deeply through your nose and letting it out. And then another nice deep breath in. You can even let it out with a sigh if you'd like as you relax further in your chair. And then one more really nice deep breath. All the way up. Hold it for a moment and then just let it all go. And right away now, you'll feel yourself relaxed just from taking these nice 3 deep breaths. And now you just breathe in and breathe out in any way that's comfortable for you. I'd like you to imagine that you're walking along a peaceful path and that there's 5 stone steps on this path. So feel your feet touch that first stone on the path, and then your next leg step to the second, and then the third, and feel what the stone feels like under your feet. If you're barefoot, feel the cool stone, or maybe it's warm from the sun as you step to the 4th step, and then to the 5th step. And as you reach the 5th step, notice in front of you that you're arriving in a beautiful meadow. Maybe you see sunshine. You might feel a breeze as you see this meadow. Notice what's in the meadow. Is it flowers or just beautiful green grass? Notice what it is as you arrive into the meadow. And then step into that beautiful meadow and feel the grass under your feet. Or maybe it's straw, maybe it's a meadow that's been mowed, maybe there's beautiful vineyards. I don't know, it's your meadow. What's in it? And just notice as you step into that beautiful meadow, maybe there's beautiful flowers, and breathe in and smell the fragrance of the flowers. Maybe you look ahead and you just see green expanse. And so as you're standing in this beautiful meadow, notice a beautiful horse approaching you, very slowly and calmly. And notice what color the horse is, how large the horse is. And notice as it approaches you that this horse is representing your wisdom within, your higher self. And as the horse comes close to you, place your hand on it. Maybe run your hand along its withers, or feel your hand on its neck and feel the warmth or the softness of the fur of the horse. And then as you stand there calmly in the meadow with your hand on the horse, ask a question that you've been carrying. Think of a question in your mind that you'd like to know. And you know this horse represents your higher wisdom, and it's there to share information with you. So now with your hand on the horse, ask your question. And then notice maybe a word, a feeling, an image, or maybe a picture, or maybe a memory. Just breathe into that and listen to what you're getting. What does this horse have for you? What is your higher wisdom telling you through the horse, through the gentleness and the intuitiveness of the horse? Breathe into it. Be open to the answer or answers. And you'll be bringing this information, this feeling back with you. So as you get this information, thank your horse for sharing this wisdom with you. And as you pat the horse, or just hold your hand gently, maybe feeling the warmth or the heartbeat of the horse, as you say thank you, and then say goodbye, and then gently turn back, slowly in the beautiful grass, and gently, gently start walking back to the edge of the meadow where you see your path. You see the beautiful meadow, you see whatever's in front of you, you see the path. Maybe it's at the edge of the woods or at the water, a river or a creek. And then as you get to the end of the meadow, find your path and feel your feet again on each stone. Just step on each one as you peacefully make your way back to the first step, 5. Next step, 4. Next step, 3. Feeling great. Next step, 2. Almost back. And all the way back to step number 1. And as you stand on that first step, take a nice deep breath. And as you're breathing in, wiggle your fingers and toes. And then gently open your eyes, wide awake, totally relaxed and refreshed. And then just breathe in, wiggle your body a little bit to the here and now. Great. And trust what arose here. And write it down. If you have a piece of paper there and a pen, jot down what you heard. And if you don't have it right there available, then soon when we're done, when you leave your computer, just go and make some notes about what you heard, what you felt, what this horse had to share with you, what your higher wisdom had to share with you. And put your hand on your heart. How do you feel about what you received? Just really stay present for a moment to this. It's a beautiful feeling to really access that inner knowing. And it's this simple. We just slow those brainwave activities through our breath and calmly just go within and ask our question. Great. So tomorrow we'll discuss more how to live intuitively every single day. And I'm also preparing something for you that will really help you in the future on a daily basis. And we'll talk more about that tomorrow. But I'm really happy that you are here today to share this with me. And as I said, all of my own experiences are in my book, Horses to Higher Consciousness, Riding the Cosmic Current. And the most amazing things transpired through my journey, through my life, and then especially turbocharged through my hypnotherapy training, and subsequent work with my clients and my continuing hypnotherapy, my own personal work that actually gave me the end of my book. The third part, well, actually, probably from the halfway through to the end, was miracles that happened. And those miracles are there for you. So thanks so much for being here today with me. And I'm looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow. And don't forget, we're going to have a special guest. I'm interviewing her tomorrow. And then she'll be speaking on the Intuition Incubator. And then we'll just keep moving forward on the journey. Just keep galloping along, as Horses to Higher Consciousness says. And we will be more and more in touch with our intuition day by day, moment by moment. So thanks again for being here, everybody, and I'll see you again tomorrow. And if you'd like to pick up my book, Horses to Higher Consciousness, Riding the Cosmic Current, you can get it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Balboa Press. It's out there everywhere. It's even in some bookstores. So I will see you all again tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to it. And if you have any other questions too that you'd like to ask about, hypnosis, the process, or share with us what you're experiencing, please put it in the chat so that we can all share what everyone is experiencing, and what you experienced or some wisdom that you had come to you could very well help someone else that's in our group. All right, so thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member of the Intuition Incubator. And thanks for doing your own work to grow and evolve and trust and listen more and more to your intuition. Thanks, everybody. Bye. See you tomorrow.